So this is going to be about 7 inches here, from just a bit above the met pads to maybe 7.5 to the end of the heel. So we'll let it go over, and then it's pretty much general the width that we're going to be for the plastic that we're going to be cutting. At least let's make it 4.5 inches, maybe 5. We're going to make that cut at about 7 here, there, and then we'll just go another 7 so we don't have to measure it twice. Just go like right there. Okay. Here we are. We're with our 2mm polypropylene plastic that we're going to be using as the mold to make the orthotic. 2mm polypropylene plastic that we're going to be putting in the toaster oven, and we have a Teflon plate here to prevent it from leaking through. We're going to put it, far enough in that it's going to melt properly, just to warm it up and get it ready for the cast to work. So we've got the vacuum press right here, and we're going to put in this initial board here. So right in the middle, so it's not from one side over another, so that when the press actually happens, it happens center. Then when we put this in, we had to make sure that the ridges were sort of smoothed over, so that when the plastic's melting, it doesn't deform a way that there isn't a perfect fit within the actual heel and arch, and it lines up perfectly with the wood at the back, so it's one lined up and then it comes across like that. Got the polypropylene gloves on. We're gonna reach in here, grab our nicely melting pieces of plastic. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got, we're a bit of a time crunch here. So when we do this, we want it to be just above the metatarsal pads, just like that. Bring this down. There we go, turn this on. Perfect. So it's melting there, it's casting properly. We're gonna get a cloth here that's just a little damp. Then we're gonna put it over top just to dry it up here, or because it gets pretty hot. The rubber gets pretty hot there. This helps mold it. I'm gonna turn it back on. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it off. See what happens. First, let's take off this cloth. Then we're going to make sure that's off. There we go. And this is turned off, so air's been released. We're going to put it up here, and it's just going to fall back there. Then we're going to see how well we did. The good thing is we got all the way around the heel, and we went across between the 5th and the 3rd. Sorry, the 5th and the 1st metatarsal there. And so one of the main things that we're looking for is that there's like a perfect fit from this new within here, and you know what? It's pretty remarkably even and throughout there, so that's great. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to outline where to mark for the orthotic. So we're going to go across here, and then what we want is we want to just slide down here and just create like a little bit of shell around the outside of the foot here. Just so that Connie or Maria has something to, some orthotic manufacturers, they bring it all the way so there's no real heel cup, and I prefer to have a little bit more of a heel cup than not, because I think it just creates a little bit more stability than otherwise there would be. So we'll see how that is, and we'll cut it, then we'll grind it down. We're gonna just cut around a little bit of the excess orthotic, or the part of the plastic, just so that we don't wear away the belt. You know, we don't want to be overzealous either, because otherwise we might lose the fitting of the orthotic that we otherwise would have wanted. We're going to put a thin layer of glue around the heel all the way around. Doesn't need to be a lot. It just needs to be enough so that it will the heel post will glue around the heel. Yeah, just like that. Just put the heel post material in the oven here to warm it up. There's some glue on the bottom.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so just putting on the EVA, it's quite flexible there. Okay, there it is. It's on there. Perfect. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the vacuum press and the heel lift that's being glued onto it for the orthotics. It's good to me. Okay, so what we're going to do is first we're going to make it so that the heel pad is in line, so that it fits and it sits properly in here, so that it doesn't stand up too much like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring it, smooth it out more, and make it so that the lateral aspect is tapered off and tapered down to the base of the fifth, and so that it comes across there as a tapered amount as well. And then we're going to make sure that the medial arch has a nice curved angle just throughout there, just like that. And so I'll just start grinding, and we'll take some video of me grinding a bit over the next few minutes, and we'll match it up to the pair that of Maria's other foot here, her right orthotic, which I've been able to grind just in the last couple minutes. Okay. We're creating the stability there. So it's pretty stable. It's looking really good. What we're going to do is we're going to take this part off now, feather it down, and then take this part down, the medial aspect of the arch. Tapering off maybe so it's a more comfortable fit for Maria. So here we are after having used the grinder. Where what we've done is we've created the shells, and one of the big things that we're looking at is consistency between both sides. So we just bring it around, and we show that there's that it's pretty even, pretty level. They both are actually very stable. In here, there's not a whole lot of shifting from side to side. It's that's the thing that we want the most, is we want it to be pretty level, straight down. That's one reason why we put the heel post there, intrinsic heel post on it, and then made it so that it's flat across. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put some fabrication on it.